Hey there, YouTube. Today we're going to do a little Johnny Cash. Again, I'm Ryan Pryor with StickDulcimer.com. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for taking the time to watch one of these videos. If you have watched one of them before and you haven't subscribed, please take the time to do it right now. Those buttons are all down in here. Hit the like button, and after you watch the video or as you're going along, if you have a question, feel free to throw it in the comments. Now, today we're going to do Folsom Prison Blues, which is originally recorded in the key of F. We're going to do it in the key of G on a G-tuned instrument. This is for all those G-tuned Merlin owners out there. But if you've got a G-tuned strum stick, this will work great for that, or any other type of instrument. Or you can just transpose it with a transposition guide, which I have over on the website for free. Put it in D if you'd like. I'm not going to make a separate video for D. The chords are actually very straightforward. It's just the 1, 4, and 5 chords, which is in the key of G, are G, C, and D. But in the key of D, if you're following me here, the key of D for the D-tuned instruments, that's just the 1, 4, and 5 are D, G, and A. The thing I want to do today, besides show you the chords though, is I want to kind of modify that lead line that shows up in the kind of interlude between the second, third, fourth verses. Okay, so that's something we'll get to in a second. Let me cover the chords first, and let me also plug for myself the chord guides over on the website. There's a cheat sheet there for those of you who want to just have something handy. It's free, quick one sheet of all the basic chords that I usually use. There's also a more complete chord guide that is paid, but it really helps me out if you want to go over there, check that out, download that. I do give updates to that as time passes and I find new things to add to it. So that would be great if you could help me out. Go over there, check those out. That'll have some more interesting stuff in it about how you play chords, why you play certain chords, the one finger versus the multi-finger, what a seventh chord is, for example. There's a 5/7 chord in there, which I typically don't include other places because that's adding up of the complexity layers. Now, let's get into the song. So it's just 1, 4, and 5, like I said. The way I like to play it, in this case, I'm going to say you can do this way. So third and fourth frets, that's your one finger version. I'm not going to get into that much more. You can follow along. Here we go. This is the version of the one chord, the G chord in this case, because we're on a G-tuned instrument. That's the version of the chord I would play. I would play your C and your D chords like that. Could leave them open. I don't think that's really this kind of song, so we're gonna go with, and then that's it for the verse. You just do, and the reason I do it that way is I think I can control, and this is another video you can go check out, the sort of two-finger claw that I do. So, and then we'll just jump in here. So it's, I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Change to C, dip-a-dip-a, bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-da-na-na. There's the verse, and just repeats over and over again. Now that we've covered that, let's get to that lead line. The lead line that's in that interlude, the can't quite hit those notes on these instruments. There's a couple in there that are intended to be bluesy notes that we just don't have access to on these instruments. So I have modified it to where it sounds kind of the same to me. It will require that you learn how to do a slide and a bend. Both are I think I have a video for sliding. I'm not sure if I have one for bending, but bending is pretty straightforward. We'll talk about it here in a second. So the lead line that I came up with is, there's a bend. And you just, so it's one pattern with a slight tweak at the end, and then you repeat the whole thing. Let me run through it again. I'm trying to play it as simply as possible so you can see. It's play the first fret and then slide into the second. And then I'm just going to go ahead and slide, not slide, but I pick my finger up and move it to the fourth fret. And then I'm going to bend. You really don't need to play that note other than to get to the bend. So you're taking your finger, and sometimes I support with those fingers, and you bend this way. So if you've never done a bend before, that's going to be a little bit awkward. So just practice that by itself. And the key to it as well, to make it sound good, is to just slowly bend into it, especially on this song. So again, that's... And that's it. That's it. That's all over top of the G chord, the 1 chord in this case. And then the way the interlude goes is after that whole lick, that little part goes, it's just onto the same chord. He's not singing, but that's how it goes. That was a 7 chord that you can look up in that complete chord guide. Now, I've covered everything in this song. Hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to run through it again real quick so that you can see the interlude and the other thing mixed together. But I hope this has been helpful. Again, go to the site, download some stuff. Maybe sign up for the email list so you can learn about specials and other downloads that are coming out. Also, there's a community of us over on Facebook, and I have an Instagram as well. So if you want to go over and join me there, that'd be great. All right, I'm just going to start with verse 2 because it's got the lyric everyone loves. Again, starting there. That's the claw. Go watch that video. We'll put the thing right there for it. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Practice that. Let me know what you find that's challenging about it that I wasn't expecting so that I can clarify it later on, or you can put in comments and I'll do my best there. Again, I'm Ryan Pryor with stickdulcimer.com. Hope you have a great day.